I think one of the most important things an elected official can do is to look out for the health, safety, and welfare of the public. This opioid crisis is something that I think all elected officials need to be able to step up and take a stand, because this really is at the epicenter of public health. The only solution we really had to the opioid epidemic was to create bins that we held at our police precinct. One of the problems that I saw and identified with the placement of these bins and just encouraging people to drop them off is that you end up stockpiling. And the probability or the susceptibility to diversion that then creates, I think, is problematic.
And then we got issues with law enforcement locations where you can pull up in your car and you can actually give the pills to a police officer, a sheriff's deputy, and the problem is then they're taking the pills, they have to dispose of them, and when somebody says, oh, well, a police officer that was sworn in to protect us, he's not going to steal a pill. They're humans. And when I say they're human, they're trying to pay their bills. The greed takes over. It's easy money, and who's ever going to find out that a police officer would be caught stealing these things? Who would do that?
Drugs have been so valuable, and the demand has been so high that anytime anybody gets in front of a reasonably large supply of it, just the dollar signs start flashing. You can have really good people do really stupid things with evidence piles and drugs that have been turned in, and now they're just stored in the back room somewhere. These aren't bad people. These are good people, but when you put that kind of temptation in front of people, it's just really hard, because you're looking at potentially sometimes garbage bags full of millions of dollars worth of drugs. And it's not just that, but think about it. The problem we've had historically, you have to dispose of it in an environmentally conscious, typically pretty expensive way. And then all of a sudden, you get introduced to NarcX and they explain, no, we can solve both of those problems for you.
It's time to be a part of the solution. Introducing NarcX. NarcX is a patent-pending unique formula that is the only DEA-compliant form of on-site medication destruction in the United States that renders controlled substances immediately non-divertible and ultimately non-retrievable. NarcX has been independently validated and is in strict accordance with CFR and EPA guidelines. The company NarcX was founded to educate and combat the misuse and diversion of narcotics, amphetamines, controlled substances, and opiates. NarcX provides a convenient, easy, and affordable on-site disposal option for unused, unwanted, confiscated, or expired tablets, capsules, and liquid medications. Each ingredient in the NarcX proprietary blend starts working on pharmaceutical and illicit drugs immediately. First, when the drugs are poured into the NarcX solution, the pills will change color quickly. Then NarcX binds to and renders the active pharmaceutical ingredient non-retrievable. Finally, NarcX continues to break down the physical matrix to a harmless sludge, which can't be ingested or retrieved. The powerful NarcX formula is an easy and convenient solution to combat stockpiling, diversion, and costly incineration. The NarcX proprietary blend of ingredients makes disposing of unwanted pills, tablets, capsules, and liquid as easy as pouring them into a NarcX bottle and replacing the cap or closure. Independent tests show that NarcX products are environmentally safe, meaning the depleted solution can be placed right into the trash.
NarcX works, and it works great, and it's easy, and it's simple, and you don't have to do anything to implement it. You don't have to have law enforcement involvement, and it takes it out of the supply in a way that nobody ever gonna go get it again. It's a solution to a really big problem in a really convenient, simple, inexpensive way.
It is so easy to use, so user-friendly. The biggest challenge NarcX has is infiltrating a market that has convinced law enforcement and hospital systems and pharmacy systems and manufacturing systems that stockpiling, transporting, and ultimately incinerating is the best way to get rid of your controlled substance. Unless you can destroy the pill, tablet, capsule, or liquid, the second it's no longer needed for a medicinal purpose, the risk for diversion would continue to get worse and worse and worse. NarcX is the only product in the world to render drugs non-retrievable instantaneously on site.
It's time to be a part of the solution. The solution is NarcX.